Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Bag. I'm Roopam, currently working as a business analyst. So today in our video, we're going to look about elicitation and collaboration and how does a business analyst work with elicitation and collaboration. So looking at the overview of elicitation and collaboration, if you just highlight or if you just look at this particular image here, it says that the stakeholder is the one who actually gives the information and the confirmed results were obtained by business analyst through communicating with them. So the business analyst role in elicitation and collaboration would be to obtain the information and confirm the results from the stakeholders by communicating with them. The communication part represents the collaboration and obtaining information and confirming results represent the elicitation. So let's go into deep and identify what exactly the elicitation activity would look like. So the elicitation activity would look like something like this. So elicitation is a process of storing the information and then converting that information into a requirement, basically identifying all the requirements and then converting that into a design. The information is obtained from the stakeholders, that's we have already seen, and we also obtain information from other sources. Now, business analyst would obtain information from stakeholders by talking to them or by researching or by doing experiments and then getting his ideas into as an information, and also the same thing from other sources. So elicitation activity is completely around the stakeholders where the information is brought and then information is then converted to requirement and discovered as a requirement basically, and then that requirement is converted to design. So that's all about the elicitation. Looking at the collaboration activity here, the collaboration activity is basically person one and person two are the one that two person who are working in a set of common goals. So both of the person are working collaboratively for a common goal. That's where the collaboration means. And when they are working for a set of common goal, they have a mutual understanding. Now the BA here would act as a basically a guide or a person who identify and reach all the agreements that have been made between those two persons, because these two agreements or these two persons have a greater collaboration. So BA would also collaborate with their mutual understanding on how what they are looking for and what is their thought process, and understand that to identify and reach agreements. So identify the requirements, and what is reach agreement basically to meet all the needs of a stakeholder or the person who are collaborating. So this is how a collaboration activity comes into picture for a BA who uses that collaboration activity with a set of common mindset and having a mutual understanding between the person, making a collaboration and identifying the needs, and then probably reaching the agreements to fulfill all the needs is what a collaboration activity would look like for a BA. In a real-time scenarios where BA works, basically all the elicitation and collaboration activity would not be planned. There might be uncertainty where there might be a particular approach where it could be unplanned or uncertain. So a BA would tackle those in a way. So if that is a plan, basically you are well organized. If you are a BA, you will be well organized and structured in order to conduct the workshop, conduct experiments or conduct survey to bring out all the information from the stakeholders and then convert it into requirements and then solution or design. Similarly, if the elicitation or collaboration activity is unplanned, then probably without any notice, you are in a moment or you are just in time and in the last minute, you will plan yourself in a way that you should be having a deeper exploration of what is going on at that particular moment. So for unplanned, you should be aware of what is the things that are going on. So unplanned in a sense, it's not that you will not be letting it know. It will be coming to you before an hour or before or 2 hours. In that sense, you need to be ready to capture all the talks and then make that draw information into a requirement, and then that information is then captured and then converted to design. Where in case of planned, you are well known that how to get information from the stakeholders, and how does a stakeholder would help you to give you all the information that you need to fulfill your solutions or design you want to implement. So those are the planned and unplanned way or activity or the scenarios would a business analyst need to understand before conducting any elicitation and collaboration activities. This is all about in this video. I don't want to go in detail for each of those activities, that how to perform, how to prepare, how to conduct and confirm elicitation. Whereas with respect to collaboration, how to communicate while doing an elicitation activity and how to manage a stakeholder. We gonna cover each of them as a single video, because each of them is very important, because now you have understood what is elicitation, to bring the information from the stakeholder and then derive that information into a requirement and then design. But how to do in it real time, we're going to look each of them in a single video. So the upcoming videos are like prepare for elicitation. How do you prepare before going for an elicitation activity? How do you conduct elicitation after going? And then how do you confirm your result with the stakeholders once you do the elicitation activity? Once you are done with this, how the communication and manage stakeholder collaboration will come in between each of those elicitation activities, and when you need to focus and when you need to be ready with unplanned and planned activities. So these are all the things we're gonna look in each of the next videos. And I guess you have liked all my videos and subscribe my channel. If not, please do that. And thanks for your support, and stay tuned for upcoming sessions for elicitation and collaborations. See you guys. Thank you. Goodbye.